Shout out to the Hatman Bets, giving us $100. Had a $2,000 day. I knew we were heating up. Guys in the chat, keep bringing the energy. We will head into March with great momentum. Cheers, and let's get this money. Love you guys. Likewise, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Being at Game Balls. For me, I will start with the one that gave me the most money, and that was UCF.
Okay. I will go. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say road win in Provo. Tough place to play. They swept that trip, by the way. They went to Salt Lake. I mean, I know Utah's trash, but still going out there from Orlando and sweeping that trip, injuries or not, is a good thing for the program that was in the AAC 2 years ago. 3 years ago, whatever it was. Yeah. Where are you going?
In my opinion, the biggest win of the night, just the most important win, maybe not the biggest. Missouri. Home win over Tennessee, kind of another resume building win as they were flirting with whatever position bracketologists project them to be in. So Tigers.
There we go. Second game ball. I'm actually, it sounds stupid. I'm going to give it to Arizona. It was like a gut check game. Like I said, I almost feel like this win was almost more impressive than Houston in a way, because you're down on the road, kind of a sleepy game, and you still figure it out and come back from down a decent number and win. Wildcats, game ball. Shout out to Matola.
All right. Well, I'll take this from you then, because I doubted them yesterday. Dayton.
They're a dangerous team in that tournament, dude. They're a dangerous team in that tournament. Shout out to the Flyers. All right, my final game ball will be Northwestern going to Indiana and winning outright. What? We called it, but I didn't fucking actually bet it like a moron. But this was more moneyline max call. I said, yeah, I could see this, but yeah. Final game ball, Bieniek. Where are you going?
UCF. They walked into.
No, that was my first.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Well, then I'll take you to the biggest upset of the night. Let's do Western Michigan over Bowling Green.
that one was unbelievable. Shout out to Western on the road, getting that dub. All right, folks. Want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Kalshi. Kalshi is a real money prediction market, legal in all 50 states, and Kalshi has you. They have more than just sports. They have everything: politics, entertainment, hell, even the weather. At Kalshi, you could trade anything. New Kalshi customers get $20 when you use the promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, 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 promo code SGPN. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm's been on an absolute heater for college hoops. It's super easy to sign up, run predictions off the house model, or make your own and mess around with those sliders. Looking to go premium? Use the promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Yes, download Rhythm. Promo code SGPN25. All right, Abner Bieniek is saying Miami, Florida State, 3-game series, February 27th. Subscribe to the college baseball experience. Abner's cracking me up with the Dominican angle.
Miami, Florida, not Florida State. It's Florida at Miami this weekend, February 27th. Oh. Dude, this is unbelievable.
It's hard to do a show and they just keep booting me. These Russians. Let's get to this slate because it's a pretty fire. It's a pretty fire slate here. And it starts off with a game we have to bet, a standalone game, Bieniek. Oh boy, 11 a.m. we get basketball. Thank you for that. Now the hard part is picking the winner. It's not in Atlanta, Georgia, by the way. It's in West Point, New York. I fucked up the slide. Makes me wonder if I fucked up a bunch of other locations. Very likely, actually. Army won by 3 on January 21st in Lewisburg. Bucknell's lost 5 in a row. Give me Bucknell with the 2.5. Give me Bucknell with the 2.5 at Army here.
I'll disagree. We got a lock battle in game 1.
They're due. 5 straight losses. Let's go. Here we go.
What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you.
We got a battle. Dundee on the Bison. Bieniek on the Army. I am just kind of excited that I could just roll out of bed and just have Bucknell Army going on. It'll probably be at halftime. But anyway, this game was pushed off to today, Bieniek. Wake Forest at Ball State College. Did you see the news today? Steve Forbes is back next year.
Oh, no, I did not see that.
Yeah, their athletic director, I guess, doubled down on him, saying he's back next year. So
good for Forbes. I mean, tough year. There was some distractions early on before the season even began, so that was tough. Yeah, why not? I've always heard that he's a good guy. So
yeah, I met him. He was a great guy to talk to and interviewed him. It was great interview. I think that might help the team though. I'll lay the 4.5 with Wake.
It's not a bad angle because BC's dead.
Yeah, that one. There's no way they doubled. There's no way they quadrupled down on Earl Grant, right?
No. And they've lost. I think it's 8 in a row. So
it's still a short spread though, so I'm staying the fuck away.
Yeah, it's a short spread, but BC in this entire 8-game losing streak has only covered this number once. So I'll take Wake.
Yeah, I'm taking Wake. I'm just not locking it. Shout out to Mr. Tighten Up, who's giving us $5. He finally paid off his crippling OnlyFans debt. Thank you, buddy. And Abner, cracking me up. All right, next up, we're both on Wake here. The Citadel is taking on Furman. Furman's laying 15.5. In-state battle there. Lay it. Lay it. Is there stakes?
Yeah.
Let me see this SoCon race right now.
Yeah, I like the Paladins here too.
I just want to see if are they locked in or so
they
Furman
have no chance at the 1.
Yeah, but they want to solidify at least the 4 seed. And if they lose, Samford could steal the 4 seed. How many games are left in the regular season for them? Because I feel like they're always one of the earlier ones. They only have 2 games left. Yeah. So, yeah, I actually kind of
they have
myself.
The tiebreaker over Samford.
I'm going to lock this actually. I think they're going to drill them. Lock up Furman laying 15.5. They can't fuck around, they got to win. So,
yeah, they lost this game the first time.
Yeah, let's go. Next up, we have Morgan State, the bitch-slapping Bears. I couldn't find a line on this. This is actually a huge game in the MEAC. Can you find a number on this? Because Morgan State's heading to Orangeburg, South Carolina to take on South Carolina State. And Morgan State is playing for the 1 seed in the MEAC. Look, South Carolina State's only 2.5 games back out of first. They have 4 games left. So both these teams still very much alive, but Morgan State more so is a half game out of first where Howard is in first place. Gigantic game there. Do you see the number? I couldn't find the number before the show.
Bulldogs -1.5.
Hilarious. The team tied for first just about. I'm on the Bulldogs. I think they're going to beat Morgan State.
Yeah, I'll take SC State here too.
I'm going to lock this, dude. They're going to win. Give me South Carolina State -1. 1 out there says 357. Shout out to 357. Shout out to Jerry Davis. Say 1.5. I'm going to take the 1 though. Are you on the Dogs?
Yeah, I'll take the Bulldogs.
Yeah. Next up, we have Oakland. What is this number, Bieniek? Heading to Indianapolis, taking on Ooey Pooey.
Not playing well lately, so they've lost 4 of the last 5.
I'll still lay it. I think Ooey Pooey's terrible.
And they got drilled by IU Indy the one time they played them.
That's a good point. No
So
bet. Give me
they're
Oakland
not
laying the
playing well
5.5.
lately, and they lost by 18 the first time they played. So yeah, I'll take the Grizz, but I'll pass.
Shout out to Jerry Davis who's battling me with the bitch slapping Morgan State Bears. Yeah, this line's weird. Georgia is at Vanderbilt. This line has come down a point since I did this slide. Vandy's laying 8.5. I'm gonna lay this with Vandy. I think Vandy's gonna drill Georgia tomorrow.
Yeah, I disagree with that line movement too. I'm on the Commodores here.
I'm locking this. I think Vandy's gonna win by double digits tomorrow. They've lost 2 in a row. Georgia's won 2 in a row. It's a good spot for these doors. They're getting healthier. Are you locking this?
No, I'm gonna stay off. I think Georgia's really built some momentum with 2 back-to-back good wins against Kentucky and Texas. So I'll stay away, but yeah, I'll go Vandy.
Next up, these Gators are going into Austin, Texas, take on these Longhorns. Being it going back to bracketology, Texas is a 9 seed, which surprised me a little bit. Thought they might be a 10. But they're a 9 seed currently. Catching 6.5. This would be a gigantic win to solidify things for them. They do have a lot of other opportunities because they play at A&M on Saturday. They also play at Arkansas on the 4th of March, and then they get Red River Shootout on the hardwood on the 7th against Oklahoma. I mean, really, they could lose all 4 of those games. Now, I don't think they will, but I'm taking the points here just because Florida has Arkansas on deck. I know you could say, well, Texas has A&M on deck. Fair. I don't think that rivalry means as much as I just think Florida, Arkansas, it still has a little more pop to it. But mainly, I just also think that Texas's home stadium is super fucking lit. And I'll take the 6.5. Florida probably still wins the game, but give me the 6.5 and the horns. Hook them. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
Yeah, and to your point, a good atmosphere there at the newly renovated Moody Center. And with the defending national champions coming into town, that's one that's probably been circled by the fan base that they wanted to go to. So that's going to be a good atmosphere. Cocktail Napkins got Florida minus 8.5. I think your look ahead spot is valid, but I don't think they're
especially with the Boogie Flan shit too.
Yeah. I don't think that like they're looking past Texas though. I still think that this is a pretty entertaining and intriguing matchup because it's Texas. I'm on the Gators. I don't feel great about it. I've definitely felt better about some other spots. So Florida's my pick here.
Yeah, I'm not locking this, Fred, so I'm not that crazy, but I'm taking Texas. Don't
He's
feel
choosing Texas.
Yeah. Next up, Mercer is at Western Carolina. So going back to the SoCon race here, Mercer is currently the 2 seed, but they're tied with Wofford. Why is this line so short, Bieniek? I'm on Western.
Yeah, I can't tell you the reason here.
I'm on Western. Western's going to beat them.
Yeah, you want to know the napkin number here?
What's that?
8.5.
Yeah, I'm all over Western. I'll actually lock Western. This is a win for Western Carolina tomorrow. Shout out to Weehawk, the great Weehawk. Lock up these cats.
Yeah, this one just really smells. Western Carolina's won 4 in a row. Citadel, Chattanooga, Greensboro, all good wins. And then they also beat VMI in that mix. But I'll go Cats.
Yeah, well, don't forget Western swept the 1 seed, East Tennessee State. They're a strange team, dude.
Yeah, Tim Kraft's a good coach. He's the reason why Gardner Webb's absolute dog shit right now. He left.
Yeah. Next up, we are going to this line reeks too. Queens is in Richmond, Kentucky, taking on Eastern Kentucky. EKU is a 1.5 point home dog. Man, dude. What are the stakes here? I'm just wondering if Queens can't go anywhere in this ASUN. So is Queens? No, there's still 2 games left for all these teams.
Yeah, but
Why is this line so short?
I think they're 2+ games back, though, right?
Yeah, first, but I'm saying if they want to get the 2 seed, they're 1 game behind Central Arkansas. They also have Lipscomb right on their ass, who's 1 game behind them. So like there's still value to like winning these games because you don't want to get the 4 seed, right? I'm taking Queens here, but I am not going to bet this because I think the line is way the fuck off.
Yeah, the Napkins got this thing at 2. Even I still looking at it, I don't know if that's high enough. You look at Queens and in conference in the ASUN, Queens has the number 1 offense, and it's going up against one of the worst defenses in the league.
This shit should be like 4.5, dude.
Yeah, I just struggle to see them not, winning by a possession or 2 here. So I'm on Queens, but the line's kind of keeping me off of it. That's for sure.
Yeah. Agreed. Next up we have Detroit. Bob Morris. This is a fantastic game here in the Horizon
Both
League.
teams playing very well down the
Yeah.
stretch.
This is a great game here. So currently Wright State's in first place with a 2-game lead, but Detroit is 2 games back. And same with Bobby Moe. This is a fire game here. Bobby Moe laying 8.5, man. That seems a bit steep, but they have been very, very impressive. Detroit on the road this season is 6-8. They've won 4 straight. Meanwhile, Bobby Morris 11-3 at home, won 5 straight. Bobby Morris did win by 8 the first matchup on January 2nd in Detroit there. I'm still taking the points, no bet. What are you doing
I'm
here?
locking the Colonials here.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just think that Detroit's a little phony, a little paper tiger. They've had a really good run here, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I'm fading Detroit. So I'll take the Colonials here.
Bieniek locking up the Colonials in Moon Township against the Titans, the hospital. Jerry Davis thinks we should bet Detroit. Dude, I got a pretty healthy card. If it goes up a point, Jerry, how about that? If it gets to 9.5, I will join. But right now I'm gonna stay away because I got some other shit I got going on here. Including perhaps right here. Wright State is laying 2.5 at IPFW. Bieniek, another good Horizon League game because IPFW, the Mastodons, they're only 3 games out of first here. Wright State's in first. But Wright State, they were looking so good earlier in the year. I've had a couple issues with them lately. They're only laying 2.5. They're just 6-4 in their last 10 games, man.
Yeah. And a couple of the losses haven't been good ones, like Cleveland State, Robert Morris, speaking of that. Or Cleveland State and Detroit, speaking of that Mercy team there. I think this is a good matchup, though, for Wright State. Just like Queens, talking about number 1 offense against one of the worst defenses in the league. This one I'm not as confident in.
I'll go with you here. I'll go with you.
You like this?
I just had it like marked as like, man, there's how many games do they have left? So like they can still lose. The tournament is Monday. So they have 2 games left, is it? Or is this
at PFW and at Northern Kentucky.
So they could theoretically lose first place. I think they win and solidify first place right here. So I think this is strictly like the whole handicap is basically the situation.
Yeah,
they clinch if they win.
Got this at 4.5. So I like it. I don't love the matchup as much as I do Queens, but the line smell. This one, I'm good with the Raiders if you want to go.
Let's go. Double lock. The Vikings. We don't call them the fucking Raiders. The fucking Vikings of Wright State. Next up, we got another fun matchup, man. It sucks. Yeah, I'm hitting the ECU baseball game tomorrow. So that's an earlier. I'll be back by the second half of this one. But Wofford, ETSU. So we know ETSU has pretty much clinched the SoCon, right? They only have 2 games left, I believe. So they've clinched the 1 seed. This is why this is relevant here. Is I am going to lock up Wofford plus 8.5 because Wofford is playing for the fucking 2 seed here. They are the same record as Mercer. If Wofford loses these next 2 games, they could potentially end up all the way back at like the 5 seed. I think they fight to stay in this game. Give me the 8.5 and the Terriers of Wofford. Lock.
Wofford, I think, is your New Orleans of the SoCon. We've seen them have really high highs, and we've seen them kind of not be consistent, but they're good as good as anybody in the league. And I'll take the points here.
Yeah. And what, like, if you're ETSU, what do you even do here? Do you play I'm saying, like, do you limit the minutes? What do? You don't want to get anybody injured, right?
Yeah, I don't know, but you also don't want to put that thought into the mind of the guys, and then when you try to play safe, that's actually when you get hurt.
Yeah. Tricky a little bit though. Next up we have the Norse of Northern Kentucky heading into Cleveland, where our right resides. Shout out to our right. Norse, which when I use this logo, Bieniek, they are youtube.com/the college experience. They are also gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein. I just feel like that's straight out of Big Trouble Little China. Great movie, right? I don't know what to do with Cleveland State. Give me the points, no bet. They're all over the place. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll take the Vikings here.
Next up, we have Lipscomb laying 5.5 at West Georgia. Once again, there is stakes this is the best part of the season, is because all these games have stakes. Lipscomb's a game behind Queens, 2 games behind Central Arkansas, but Central Arkansas is playing Austin Peay, which we'll talk about in a little bit. So there is a path for Lipscomb to actually get the 2 seed, Bieniek. The line stinks a little bit though. I'm gonna lay the 5.5 with Lipscomb. No lock. What are you doing here?
I'll take the Lipscomb. I have no conviction behind this pick, but I'll go Bisons.
These games are great because there is value to all these games, though, man. For the most part, almost all the games we've talked about so far, there's decent value. Omaha heading to Vermilion to take on South Dakota. Omaha's laying 1.5 at the Coyotes. I will take the Coyotes here, man. I think the Coyotes at home this is nationally televised, by the way. CBS Sports Network getting this one. What is the stakes here in the Summit as we have so South Dakota is 2 games behind Omaha. They have lost 3 straight games though, including 1 to Oral Roberts. Granted, that was on the road. There's only 2 games left this season, so South Dakota is they could potentially get the 5 seed. Right now they're the 6 seed. They are battling with the Jackrabbits for the 6 seed. Yeah, give me the Coyotes. No bet. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll take Omaha in this one. I'm not betting this because I respect South Dakota and Vermilion, but I'll go Mavericks.
All right, folks, want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, Underdog has you covered for pickup for almost every single sport. Look, Underdog has just increased their payouts too. 2-pick entries are now paying out 3.5 times, and 3-pick entries at 6.5 times. Get on over there. Underdog's got a brand new offer too. For new customers, play $5, get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code. That is TCE SGPN. So do that and let it ride. We're also brought to you by No Vig. Yes, Novig is America's #1 sports prediction market. With Novig, you're getting the best prices. Download the Novig app. Get $50 when you spend $5 if you use our promo code. That is SGPN. So get in on the action with Novig. Promo code SGPN. All right, and folks, remember March 18th, Wednesday, I believe that is. Wednesday. Opening round of the NCAA tournament, the play-in games, 6 p.m. Las Vegas, Nevada, at the Circa, at the Overhang Bar, which is on the second level. If you're not familiar, come on out. We're throwing a party. You're invited. Next up, St. John's, UConn. Oh shit, Bieniek. What I found a little fascinating when doing a deep dive, I remember we talked about this as we took the Johnnies in the first matchup and it hit.
Yeah.
But doing the SGP show today, it dawned on me that Pitino has covered every single game.
Yeah, he owns Hurley.
All six that they've played in the Big East.
Including Iona.
Yeah. Well, if you add that, that's a 7th, right?
Yeah.
But even with the 3 losses to start his career at St. John's to Hurley, those were all tight games where he covered all those fucking games, dude. He's won 3 straight.
Have actually covered against UConn with Iona, but I think he had a halftime lead, so that was good enough.
Yeah, but that's a fascinating stat there. So he's getting 4.5. This is not on campus though. This is the game at the in Hatfield
Hockey Arena.
Yeah. I'll take the Johnnies, dude.
Yeah.
They're getting 5.5 now. Money's coming in on UConn, by the way. They're getting 5.5. I'm locking up the Johnnies. I think the money line's live.
I don't know if I'm calling money line here, but double lock.
Yeah, double lock the Johnnies. They beat Iona by 24. I wonder what that spread was. It was probably around there, though. Probably a 20. Right?
I think the Johnnies are playing their best ball of the year. I think they've kind of figured out that they like their 3-man rotation up front, and they're able to run the offense through like a Dylan Mitchell and a Zuby edge 4, but also Dylan Darling's stepped up a little bit lately and hit some big shots. So I think St. John's is playing really good. Pitino's got a very good track record against Hurley. Lock up St. John's.
Yeah. I think money line's live too. I'm taking that. What is that money line right now? I'm trying to look that up right now. It is plus 180 for the Johnnies on the money line. I know you're not loving that, but I'm going to take a shot on that. Can't wait to watch this game. This will be right back. I'll be right back in time for this one. Butler is at Villanova, Bieniek, and I got another lock here. Butler, since Thad Matta said he's retiring, they're 2-0. Give me the 9.5 and these dogs against Nova. I know Nova's coming back from the UConn loss, and they'll probably look good. This is on campus, not at the Sixers arena, but still think 9.5 is too much. Give me these Butler Bulldogs. What are you doing here?
I'm on the Wildcats here. No bet.
All righty. Next up, another lock of mine. They're all in this section here. This is just too many. It's just too many. Maryland's playing better basketball right now, man. Maryland just cashed as on the money line for us at Minnesota, and then this against Washington. They covered it at Northwestern, only losing by 4, I think it was, or 5. They beat Iowa at home. We were on that as a money line dog. They've actually, like, the only blemish was at Rutgers. I'm all over this. Lock up the 17. This is Nebraska wins by 10. Too many fucking points here. Senior football saying Maryland money line at plus 1,500. I'm not going to go there, but I do think Maryland can definitely stay within this number. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I'll double lock this with you. A lot of what you said, I think, is pretty accurate, and then I'll add in the aspect of they're heading to LA for the weekend. So,
yeah. Wait, you say you're locking it?
Yeah, let's double lock this.
Yeah. Double lock the Terp. Shout out to Flippity Floppity Flo. He lives in Vegas, got a job as a bartender on the Strip at an establishment that employs scantily clad women. Going to talk to the head honcho today. about a few March Madness events. There you go. Shout out to Flippity Floppity. Well, dude, I'm a happily married man, but you know, I can tell you this. Come out to the party. You're invited, and we'll talk. I mean, to go grab drinks elsewhere, that can happen. That can happen. But Bieniek, take advantage. Next up,
how about the Moneyline Mac fellow who's at the rave right now?
Oh yeah, he is at a rave right now. Definitely. He has not been heard from tonight, but Bieniek,
he'll fit in at that establishment.
Oh yeah, he'll destroy that establishment, right? In a good way. Look, this is a big game in the AAC. The reason why this one matters, Bieniek, is because Charlotte. There's 4 games left for everybody in the AAC. You look at the standings. Charlotte's 3 games back of first. Now maybe they don't get first, even though they do play South Florida, so they play the direct. They actually play South Florida, but they could get themselves up to a 2 seed for sure. And North Texas is 4.5 games out. So yeah, they're playing for seeding. But what the hell is this line? I'm all over Charlotte. Going all the way across country.
They're my pick too. The napkin likes North Texas. It's got them right on that 1.5 number. But I'll take the home team in one of their better years in a while, competing for a solid seed and a bye in the American tournament. So
lock, right?
No
I'm locking this. I'm all over this.
Fun.
Give me the clit here. Let's go. By the way, you can get 18.5 on Maryland at Hard Rock, says the Hatman Bets. I will be jumping over there right after this. Shout out to Cliff Lloyd. Great show. Love you guys. I'm out here bagging dumpsters early in the morning. Shout out to you, brother. Appreciate you listening, man. Next up, we have Davidson at Duquesne. Duquesne laying 2.5. I struggle with this one, man. I'm going to lay it with Duquesne, but no bet.
I agree with you. I'll take the Dukes.
Yeah. Obviously the A10 seeding. They can improve it a lot. Duquesne could actually end up getting, you get a win here and the right teams lose. They could actually end up getting like the 4 seed, dude. Speaking of the A10, George Mason is at St. Joe's. St. Joe's is catching. Oh no, this is flipped. This is cross 0. I see St. Joe's laying 1.5 now. Yeah.
Mason's
I actually think
playing good ball.
Dude, I don't trust them on the road. I think St. Joe's is the play. I'll lay it with the Hawks. I like Mason in Fairfax, but not on the road. They're too iffy for me.
Yeah, actually, looking at the cocktail napkin now too. So Mason's 1-4 in their last 5, and they are a 7.5 point dog on the napkin.
I mean, I don't want to bet this because St. Joe's is all over the fucking place, but
at home they do have 2 conference losses. One of them's Fordham, so I'll stay away. But
yeah,
Joe's the pick.
Agreed. Let's go to the Patriot League where Colgate is hosting Lafayette. Colgate has a 2-game lead. This is the last game of the season, right? Regular season? Yeah. No, they have 2.
Yeah, Colgate finishes with Navy, but it doesn't matter.
Did Colgate sweep American? It matters for that because check this out. If Colgate
they split.
Interesting. I'll lay it with Colgate, no bet.
I will take Colgate.
Yeah, no bet. Yeah. Next up, we have fucking Holy Cross taking on Boston. Back to the Patriot League.
Was yesterday, right? Or we picked this game yesterday.
Yes.
Moved to today. Yeah, I'll take Holy Cross again, but I didn't love it yesterday.
Yeah, I don't love it either. Give me the Crusaders, but no bet. Next up we have Lehigh American. This game is very intriguing to me because right now they're both tied for the 3 seed. The loser, if Boston beats Holy Cross, which once again they're pretty strong favorites, would then be tied with Boston. So you could potentially go all the way back to the 5 seed here, or potentially the 6 seed. I will lay it with American. I think they're better than Lehigh. It's fringe. It's fringe lock territory to me. If this shit goes down a little bit, I think I might jump on it.
It's a revenge angle for American too. Lehigh beat them by 8 in Bethlehem the first time they played. So I'll take the Eagles, but I am not betting this.
Yeah, I'll stay away right now too. Navy. Speaking of I love how all 4 games at once here. Navy at Loyola, Maryland. The Greyhounds catching 7.5. I will take the Greyhounds plus the 7.5, but no bet.
I'll take it only because I don't know what Navy has to play for anymore, other than maybe you get up for Colgate. But this game in between, I don't know if they're bringing it all for it. So give me the midshipman, or give me the Greyhound. No bet.
Yeah, agreed. Illinois State's at Northern Iowa. Northern Iowa's laying 5.5. I will lock up Northern Iowa laying 5.5. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I think this line's kind of telling in itself too. With Illinois State not playing sharp lately,
and Bradley's on deck. Bradley's on deck.
That too, and then UNI's been playing pretty good ball lately. So, I'll just take UNI. No bet, but I think they're pretty primed for a win there.
All right, next up we have Xavier Providence going on here. This was another game moved. Providence laying 6.5. We got reports from Cousin Mush saying that this could potentially get moved again. The amount of snow that they got hit with, but also, not sure how lit this crowd will be because Providence normally has a lot of fans travel in for this. Give me Xavier and the points. And have you heard the rumors that Patino?
I think I told you these, right?
Yeah, but I thought I saw someone like officially reporting this. It was probably Twitter horseshit.
It was Goodman.
Yeah. Okay.
I heard it from Goodman. So
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's been reported. Quotation marks there.
I'm on Xavier, and I'm tempted to lock this. With no energy in the building, this number's off. You're telling me this is going to be there, and like no one's going to commute to this? I'm going to go in, actually. Give me Xavier plus 6.5. Patino graduated from there. That's another angle, too. Yeah. He's going to show up. Yeah.
I'm going to take the Friars. I like the Friars roster a lot better than Xavier's. And they've got what's his face back, Edwards back. So I'll take Providence. I'm actually going to go back to that Northern Iowa game and I'll lock it with you. I think the Panthers are rolling right now. They're actually off a loss. I don't think they lose 2 in a row at the Clouds. So.
Agreed. Double lock on Northern Iowa. Shout out to our friend Robert Martin checking in from Winnipeg. The contest for SGPN, we haven't even started it yet, brother. We will get you into that.
Yeah. And last year, did we do a contest?
Yeah, we've done one every year, I think. So
we did a contest last year?
I think so. I think every year we've done one.
Yeah, I know most years we have. I couldn't remember if we did one last year or not.
I'd be pretty shocked if we don't do one. So Phoenix on Providence. I'm locking up Xavier. Next up, we have Tulsa at Tulane. Tulsa's laying 5.5 against L. Ron Hunt. This is a gigantic game in the AAC, Bieniek. Tulsa is right now the 2 seed, tied with Wichita. And don't look now, but Tulane's only 3 games back, and Tulane plays the teams ahead of them.
Ooh.
Tulane is in a decent spot here if they can win these games. I like Elron Hunter, Battlefield Earth as a dog. Give me
They've
Tulane.
won
Yeah.
4 in a row, 5 of the last 6 against some good competition, some kind of middling competition. But they host Tulsa.
Oh, you got had.
What in the world?
You last thing I heard was they host Tulsa.
Yeah. This is, I think, the best team they've played in that stretch.
I
So,
already went in on this earlier today, but yeah, I'm locking up the green wave here.
yeah, the cocktail napkin likes it. So what the hell? I'll follow you. I liked this Tulsa roster or Tulane roster a lot. They burned me a couple times, so that's why I have cold feet all the time with Tulane right now. So I'll take the green wave though.
Double lock on the green wave, getting 5.5. I don't think it's a crazy money line sprinkle either.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Cocktail napkins got it a Molly's 1.5 point dog. So green wave, good money line dog there.
Let's go. Next up, we have Evansville at Belmont. Belmont like 20.5. Give me the points. No bet. Actually, what the fuck is this line? Belmont's clinched this thing. I'm gonna lock up. What? Belmont has
Evansville
clinched.
done on the road though. Have they gotten smoked most of the time this year on the road?
Probably, but this is too much.
Because the cocktail napkins got it pretty outrageous here too. Hold on.
Evansville is how are they 6-22? I feel like they passed the eye test more than 6-22.
They have one road win covering. Hold on, I'll see what their ATS record on the road is.
Dude, they lost at they did get destroyed at Southern Illinois, but still only 13-point loss at Murray State.
This
7-point loss at Valpo.
Just got to look at the spread record.
I'm fucking going in, but what is Belmont? They're not playing for anything.
No, I agree.
I'm in. Sign me up for a lock on Evansville plus 20.5.
Evansville 7-5 as a road team against spread.
Let's go. All right, you going in?
No, I'll pick it though.
All right, next up we jump to Pitt at Stanford. This is terrible for humanity.
Fantastic.
I'll lay it with 7.5 in Stanford. No bet. What are you doing here?
Over under 250 people in the stands.
I wouldn't. You could give me free tickets, and if I lived in Palo Alto, I still wouldn't go. I'm serious. Like I'd rather do something else with my time. Yeah.
Give me Kyle Smith over Capel.
Yeah. Then we have Georgia Southern catching 5.5 in Harrisonburg against James Madison. I guess is Jamie's playing for seeding, right?
Yeah. So earlier in the show, we talked about like strength of schedule and all that, and JMU's actually played one of the toughest strength of schedule in the Sun Belt, and they're rolling right now. They won 5 in a row, 7 of the last 9.
They have the biggest. That's the biggest streak remaining in the Sun Belt. That's the longest win streak. So I'll lay it with the Dukes there.
I'll lock it. They're playing good ball, and Georgia Southern's not. Georgia Southern is 3-9 in their last 12.
Fuck it, let's go. Double lock on the Dukes, laying 5.5.
Georgia Southern also with Marshall on deck.
Yeah, who's in first? Yeah. Next up, Youngstown State's at Milwaukee. Youngstown State's laying 1.5. Give me Milwaukee, no bet. Why do I feel like this line is baiting you? What are you doing here?
I will take the Penguins.
Next up, we have this one is interesting, dude. South Florida's laying 10.5 at Rice. Rice gave them all they could handle the first matchup, Bieniek. Rice was winning
That's
like
true.
like 34 of them. Like I remember watching it, right?
Yeah.
South Florida red hot looking. Even if they won this, they wouldn't clinch, but it'd be a step closer to clinching. I'll take the points in Rice. There's gonna be like 6 people at this game.
Wait, they did not play each other yet this year.
Did they not? What am I thinking of then? Was it Charlotte? Maybe I'm thinking of.
Tulsa's been in the fight against a lot of teams. They were in the fight against Memphis.
No.
They were
South
in the
Florida.
fight
You mean
against
South
Charlotte.
Florida? Oh, you mean Rice? You mean Rice?
Yeah.
Okay. What am I thinking of then? Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm thinking of Tulsa.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They've been in the fight against Memphis, against Charlotte, against Tulsa, against Temple. They just haven't been able to pull any of these out. UAB.
You can get
Tulane.
11.5 at Hard Rock right now. I'm fucking going in. Lock up Rice plus the points. It's just a sleepy look ahead spot. You know what I mean? Like you got a big game on deck. I'm with you, Jerry Davis. Give me these Owls. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
I'll take Rice.
Next up, you want to get rich?
Ooh, what a dumpster fire game.
ECU is still alive, buddy, to get to this tournament. All right.
To get to the tournament.
They're laying 4.5 in San Antonio. We are going in. All right. And when Rice loses to UTSA, what is it again in the American? They take the top 10, right? It's the bottom 2 get kicked out, right?
Remember, I didn't know they eliminated teams to begin with because I thought Temple made a run as the 12 seed 2 years ago.
Yeah, maybe it's a new thing. I don't remember, but because I've heard the ECU announcers bring it up.
It may be like they expanded the league. I think it was 2 years ago or whatever. So they may have changed the format.
I'll lock up ECU. Who you on pick wise?
I'll take East Carolina. I think UTSA has run its course.
Line does stink a little bit, but yeah. Next up, Indiana State's at Southern Illinois. Salukis lay at 8.5. Give me the points, no bet. Both these teams are hard to understand.
Yeah, I'll lay it with the Salukis, but they are kind of all over the place.
Yeah. Drake is at Valpo. Valpo's laying 5.5. I will lay actually 4.5 now. Money coming in on the Drake Bulldogs. I'll lay it with Valpo, no bet.
Speaking of volatile, how about these Bulldogs? They beat Murray State and rattled off 3 wins in a row in that stretch, and since they've lost 7 in a row.
Yeah, tough first year for Coach Henderson.
Yeah.
It's at 4.5 now, by the way.
Give me Valpo. I don't know. Is there an injury for Valpo here? Otherwise, I think I'll lock it.
I don't see anything here. No, actually, hold on. Drake has an injury. Exact day.
Yeah, he's been out for a while. Yeah.
He's a game time decision.
He's been out all of conference play, basically. I'm gonna lock up Valpo. They won at Drake earlier this year.
Not bad. I'm gonna stay away.
Got him as an 8-point favorite. Like, I'll jump in on these Beacons. I think that Powell's a damn good coach.
Bieniek locking up the Crusaders of Valpo minus 4.5. Next up, we jump over to ULM catching 14.5 at South Alabama. Lay it, no bet. We should probably bet this. The fucking Sun Belt, they'll probably win by 10.
Yeah, I kind of want to take the points. You said lay it.
Yeah, I don't know. Get me out of this shit. ULM's too.
Yeah.
They're too weird. Give me South Alabama. No bet.
I'll
Yeah.
take these Warhawks.
Next up, we have this game is pretty fire. Central Arkansas taking on Austin P. But I got a lock. Bieniek, you talked about the Govs earlier. I think the Govs are going to take down Central Arkansas. I'm going to lay the 3.5. They pretty much clinch if they win this game. So I think actually not pretty much. They clinch if they win this game. Write it. Governors laying 3.5. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
Give me Austin P. I think this game's going to be fantastic. Cocktail Napkins got it at 5. I think that's about right. I'm not going to fire here, but that's my pick. Give me the Govs at home.
Great game here. Next up, and Jerry Davis battling me, of course, repping his North Alabama, or his North Alabama, his Central Arkansas.
Them too, you know.
Yeah. Bellarmine is in Florence taking on North Alabama. North Alabama is catching 2.5 at home. I will not be playing this game, but give me Bellarmine for the record.
I agree.
All right, now it's getting interesting. Texas A&M is heading into Fayetteville, Arkansas. Take on these Hogs. I got a lock here, Bieniek. I'm laying the 7.5 with the Razorbacks against A&M. What are you doing here?
They're playing this game at Fayetteville. Are you sure they're not playing it in Jerry's World?
That's football, buddy.
I know.
And that's finally gone. Thank God.
I'm joking.
You know I hate that fucking thing when they were doing that.
Give me Arkansas. I'm locking it up. I think
let's go.
I think that this Texas A&M team's also been a paper tiger this year. They got into the heat of that SEC schedule and they took it on the chin. They've since gotten 2 wins against Ole Miss and Oklahoma, 2 of the bottom feeders in the league, and they're going right back into the heat of things. And I think they lose by 10.
And Jerry Davis says outline this thing, so take that -15. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'll take the 7.5, Jerry. I'll stay away from the outline, but cheers. I hope you hit. LSU's at Ole Miss. I got a lock here for you. No way Ole Miss loses this game. McMahon's era is over. Beard has lost how many games in a row? It's like 9, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm locking up Ole Miss. No fucking way they lose this game. No way. Bieniek?
Yeah. I will take Ole Miss, but I don't want any piece of this.
I actually think it's one of my best plays on the board.
Really?
I just think they're like Ole Miss has been in some of these games, man. I know recently they got destroyed, but I feel like they're better than their record. So give me the Rebels there in Oxford. Mississippi State is catching 14.5 at Alabama. I will not bet this game, but I will take the points in Hail State because I feel like they have Tennessee on deck. That's a rivalry game.
They do. They do.
Bama wins by 10. Give me Hail State.
I agree. I will take the Bulldogs too.
Next up, we jump over to DePaul, heading to Creighton to take on the Blue Jays here. Creighton laying 5.5. What is this? I just have to do this. I have to lock up Creighton. Sorry, Cannabis Capper. I know it's at that 5.5 number, but I just trust this building. I know it's been. No way they sweep. I will. They won at the buzzer last time. Lock Creighton laying 5.5. Bieniek?
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 angles here. Creighton off of ass kicking against St. John's. They're in Omaha, that building. They rarely lose. This year, a little bit more common than other years, but still, that's the case. In 3, revenge angle against DePaul. They're not getting swept by the Blue Demons, I don't believe. So I'll lock up the Blue Jays with you.
Double lock on these Jays. Let's go. I'm going to keep this lock party going, Bieniek,
Here we go.
because Iowa is only laying 5.5. Money coming in on these Buckeyes. I see 5.5 right now. Over under at 142.5. Iowa just got drilled in Madison. I think Iowa, this is the first matchup against Ben McCullum for Diebler's Crackers. I'm locking up the Hawkeyes. I think they're going to get them. I think they're going to win by. This is the alt line. Jerry Davis. I think Iowa wins by double digits. Bieniek?
I think the alt line was the Creighton one.
That's a good one too. That is a good one too.
On the day. I actually disagree with the cocktail napkin on this. It's got Ohio State as a half-point favorite. And I think the napkin's drunk. Hawkeyes for me, but I'll stay away.
Next up, we jump over to Kansas State at Colorado. Ugh. Colorado's laying 7.5. Give me K-State in the points. No bet. I don't know, actually. You know what? Colorado's due for an ass whooping. I'll lay it with the Buffs. No bet. What are you doing here?
Due for an ass whooping.
I just don't know the state of the locker room in Manhattan. So, Tad Boyle, I still feel like this is a young team. They still kind of. I'll lay it. No bet.
Oh man, tough travel trip. Now they're playing at elevation. I think I agree with you on the Buffaloes, but I'm not gonna fire on this.
Yeah, no way. No fucking way would I fire on this. Next up we have Seattle at Pepperdine. Seattle's like 5.5. Yeah. So Seattle is currently all the way back right now at the 8 seed. These games really matter because of this fucking bracket.
Yeah, and they don't include everybody in it.
Yeah, I'm laying it with Seattle here. They're trying to get that 6 seed. Maybe even shit. How many games are left? 2? I think they have 2.
That would make sense because they start the week early.
Yeah, I'll lay it with Seattle. I kind of could be talking to a bet here. Just don't like that 5.5, but Pepperdine is ass.
I'll take the Red Hawks here too. I'm not gonna bet this.
Yeah.
This team, they've kind of let me down a little bit this year.
Next up, we have Portland, the team that won as a 25.5 point dog, I believe, the first matchup against Gonzaga.
Right back to it.
Look, if you're the Zags, you've clinched.
Yep.
Huff's not going to play.
Nope.
Give me the fucking points in Portland. I'm going to lock this.
Well, you forgot the other thing too.
What's that?
St. Mary's is next.
On deck, yeah. Dude, Zags win by 20. Getting 26.5. Come on.
Yeah. Gonzaga by 16.
Yeah.
I'll lock this with you.
Double lock on these pilots.
I want this pilot. It's a matter of national security.
Yes, Robert Martin. Let's go.
Portland's going to be playing with confidence. Now, Gonzaga, sure, they're going to want to come out and, rev it up and get a little bit of payback. But at the same time, I think that Mark Few calls off the dogs because he wants the guys healthy for the next game and moving forward into March. They can't afford any more injuries.
Yeah. Let's go. Next up, we have UNLV at Grand Canyon. Speaking of revenge, Grand Canyon's lost back-to-back home games. I did not realize that when I was doing the SGP show.
Yeah, it don't happen often.
No, there's no way they're losing 3 in a row.
It kind of makes me think that Bryce Drew's doing some backdoor deals right now.
I'm laying the 7.5. I don't give a fuck. This building's gonna get him. I know UNLV's been good on the road too, but I don't care. Second matchup, they lost by 2. Grand Canyon lost by 2 in Vegas. I think they get revenge. I will lay it. And by the way, you can get 27.5 on Portland everywhere now, according to the hat man. We will take that right after the show here. Bieniek?
I will take the running Rebs.
All righty. Next up, we have this is the biggest game in Cal basketball in the past decade.
Is it actually?
I do. I think so.
Wow.
Because
SMU.
according to the bracketology over at CBS,
Yeah.
it has Cal as the last team in the field right now. You know who's inside that field though? SMU. This has to be the biggest game of the past decade. I looked at their seasons. They haven't had a winning season in 9 years.
Yeah. The last guy to take Cal to the tournament was
Quanzo Martin.
Hilarious.
I'll lock up the Golden Bears. They need this. This place got to be lit for this. Got to be lit for this. Bieniek?
Yeah, I'll trust your judgment on this one. I'll tell you here. I'll lock it up with you.
I just expect, first off, I think Cal has much better fans than Stanford, and sometimes they get lumped in on that.
Too.
And I think they'll be ready for this one. I think they'll be ready. And SMU, what an infield, tell me his own words. We're the young, like I love my team's athleticism, but we're the youngest. He's the youngest team he's coached. I think he said since Gulf Coast. So young team on the road, far away, foreign place. Let's go. Bears. Double lock. Next up, Steve Labin on his farewell tour, going to Corvallis, where he went many times as the head coach of the UCLA Bruins. Wayne Tinkle and company laying 6.5. I will lay the 6.5. Kind of fringe lockish for me. Fuck it, I'm in. Give me the Beavs laying 6.5. Bieniek?
Yeah, I think I'm right there with you. Cocktail Napkin loves this one too. Yeah, let's do it.
Nice Beaver. Let's play that thing.
Nice Beaver.
I mean, this one's interesting too. Wisconsin laying now 5.5. I'm seeing at Oregon. Oregon's kind of been a little darling of me and Max for the past week or two. Hit on the money line at USC. Fuck it. Give me an Oregon parlay here. I'll take the 5.5 in the Ducks.
Civil War parlay.
Yes. Bieniek?
Yeah, I'll take Wisconsin. I'm not looking forward to, walking in that and betting it with that travel spot. You might not be on the wrong side here with Oregon, but I'll take the Badgers. They played well on the road.
Yeah. Next up, we have Santa. This game is fantastic. Santa Clara at St. Mary's. St. Mary's laying 5.5. I'm going to lay the 5.5. This is a gigantic game because of the stakes. This is the biggest game of the night, I think. I mean, this or the next one, or I'm sorry, not the next one. The one that we end the show with in two games here.
Yeah.
I'm on the Gales laying the 5.5. The thing is, I don't know if I want to. I'm probably going to bet this just because it's the best game. So I'll lock it up. Give me the Gales minus 5.5. Free throws at the end get us home. Bieniek?
Yeah, they're playing for that 2 seed because this is the whole ladder bracket. And for quite a few years recently, Santa Clara has been the 3 or 4 seed and had to have played 1 or 2 games to get even into the game against St. Mary's in the conference tournament. This year, Santa Clara already owns a win over St. Mary's. So I don't think that St. Mary's has the same kind of argument for fading them because they have Gonzaga next. I think St. Mary's very much knows that this is going to be a challenge in front of them. And if that's the case, if they do get upset, should be pretty interesting if St. Mary's then off a loss bites Gonzaga and Gonzaga could possibly be a 3 seed. That would be interesting. But
That would be wild. Yeah, it's on 4.5 on FanDuel, says Hatman. I would jump on that. I will lock up the 4.5 in St. Mary's.
actually, you know what? I think I'm making up bullshit. Gonzaga would only have 2 losses. St. Mary's would have 3, or Santa Clara would have 3.
Yeah, I thought Gonzaga
So,
clinched. Yeah, okay.
yeah. No, I'm making up bullshit. I'm tired. I will go St. Mary's in this one just because I can trust them in the big spot in the big game to get it done at the Moraga. We've seen this story, song and dance before. Give me the Gales.
Lock?
I can't get there. I think it'll be a good game.
Alrighty, I'm locking up the Gales minus 4.5. Next up, we have Wazoo laying 1.5 at LMU. Nope. Give me LMU to take down Wazoo, but no bet.
I will agree with you.
Final game on the slate, and it is a big ass fucking game. Utah State heading to San Diego to the Vieja Center, where San Diego State's dropped 2 in a row. They're laying 1.5. They almost beat Utah State in Logan. What was it? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Revenge. I will lock up the Aztecs laying 1.5. Bieniek?
This is the series that, I mean, these two teams I wouldn't even say, can't even say two teams. It's just now at this point, it's Dutcher's staff hates Utah State, and they already taken the loss to them earlier this year. They've lost 3 in a row to the Aggies. Going into Vieja Center, I think that San Diego State, which is lost 2 in a row, lost their last home game. This is an Aztec spot. I'm not betting it, but I'll take SDSU here.
Dude, I'm locking up San Diego State. Lay the 1.5. How about this late night slate, by the way?
Oh, it's fantastic. The entire day is spitting.
Yeah. Entire day's fire, but like starting at 9:00 Eastern, you get, I mean, even Ohio State, Iowa is appealing. Texas A&M, Arkansas is a rivalry.
St. John's, UConn's at 7.
Yeah, and then that takes you into the late night, though. Late night, you get UNLV at Grand Canyon, SMU at Cal. Cal's biggest game in 10 years. Wisconsin, Oregon. It's a regional nonsense, but I mean, Santa Clara, St. Mary's, and Utah State, San Diego State to end the night. Unfucking believable.
Yeah.
Bieniek, our top plays. I will start off with. Let's go, man. There's a lot that I like on the card tonight. Let's go with lock me up Arkansas laying the 7.5 against A&M. I will also lock up let's go with what did I tell you earlier? That was one of my favorite plays too.
Yeah, the one
told you something.
Yeah, you made a comment.
Yeah,
I made a comment about your pick, and you were like, "I actually think it's one of my favorite plays."
It's the problem on a big ass board with over 50 games. I
didn't bet it, so that's why I can't really help you.
Give me Maryland plus 18.5 at Nebraska. Fuck out of here with that. That's lock 2. 3 will be the Johnnies plus 5.5 against UConn. The dog to win outright, even though I think you should definitely sprinkle St. John's money line. What is the best value I can get my clientele? The best dog that is barking tomorrow night. Oh, I like Ole Miss too as a 4th lock. That was the one. I was thinking of earlier. Ole Miss against LSU.
Yes.
I mean, Cal is a yapper. Can I get any more value? Oregon beats Wisconsin tomorrow, plus 180. Write it. I also do like Creighton a lot. Bieniek, what are you doing here?
We will go with I was looking something up there real quick. Okay, all of them are in the same window, so I usually hate doing this,
Ooh.
but they're my
Okay.
three.
I'm sorry. Can I take back the money line play?
Yeah.
It's Wofford against East Tennessee State plus 290. East Tennessee State's already clinched. Wofford plus 290 at ETSU. Fire. Sorry.
No, all good. Yeah, I typically hate, loading up on one entire window, but all three of my favorite plays today came in that 9:00 window. Give me Creighton minus 4.5 against DePaul. I just think that's a slam dunk in a multitude of ways. I don't think they lose. Was it 2 straight to DePaul? I don't think they lose.
That is a very good play. That's right there with me as one of the top plays. Yeah.
It's the revenge angle. They lost their last game against St. John's by like 30. And they're in Omaha. Like, that building's usually pretty good for them. Give me Arkansas minus 7.5. I've been pretty anti Texas A&M down the stretch, just because I thought they kind of cooked the books how they opened the conference slate and went on that huge run. They've come back down to earth. I will continue to bet good teams against A&M there, and then Portland plus 27.5. I just think that you've got Gonzaga, who's already clinched a share of the title in the conference. They've got St. Mary's next. They're dealing with injuries, and they can't afford any more. I think that Mark Few pulls the reins in, calls off the Dogs up 25, and they win by 16 later on in that game. The dog, I didn't have one that I actually really, really liked today. So I will point you to a conversation that Colby and I had, and I was like, you know what? That's a solid dog. It's Tulane. They're plus 5.5, plus 188 on the money line. They're hosting Tulsa. I mean,
they're red hot. Tulane's red hot right now.
Yeah, Tulsa's lost 3 road games this year already in conference play, and Tulane's won 5 of the last 6, 4 in a row. Give me the green wave and Ron and Hunter.
There we go, folks. Noah Bieniek on Twitter at NoahB77_. Check out the college baseball experience. Also check out the college football experience, which I host. I'm on Twitter at the Colby D. The college basketball experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. YouTube.com/the college experience. Hit that like and subscribe button. We will see you at Vegas. Remember, Wednesday, March 18th, overhang bar at the Circa, 6 p.m. Let's go. Till tomorrow, folks. This is the college basketball experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here.
You get ripped apart. Save the cookie cutter mother for 106 apart. Cause of your liquor will I sip your heart. You never dumb it down, dog. If you're smart, I throw out a couple of lines. Biters are quick to cross. Fishy you on a dick to lie. Piss you off, it goes. Tits and bras, lips and jaws. I use my common sense to see the bitch and all. Good thing you got the market corner. Kids and malls. Grip the rag carpet as you slip and fall off. Another career spear. Thanks for trying to block. You get an A for effort and an F for shut the fuck up. Here's a hint. Put down the mic, you catch a glimpse. And keep them eyes wide when you see me. Mike's I sees them. So when you see him, you got a good reason to look. Catch a glimpse. A lot of these heads need to improve their improv. Talent's not a program you download to install. Quality spread through hard work, no involved. My peers respect me cause I'm genuinely involved. Beyond gathering names to build up my buddy list. You decide, friendships and pounds of suicide and bloody risk. Come equipped or leave empty handed. They don't call me C's for nothing. See the camera? Smile, click. Here comes the picture. You act like a child. Manhood don't fit you. I'll break your whole style down to a bumper sticker. I never need a gun to lift you.